英国的工党睽违14年之后再度执政，而在竞选时，他们曾经提出要成立一家叫做 Great British Energy 的国有公司，投资清洁和再生能源。计划在2030年前，从英国电力生产中几乎完全把化石燃料给消除掉，比之前的目标提早5年。而等于是要求英国的离岸风电发电总装置容量在未来6年内增加3倍以上。不过，英国早就有利用可再生能源自给自足的案例，像苏格兰几座遗世独立的小岛，居民是利用风力、水力、太阳能100%使用可再生能源，而且不缺电。接下来带您看看他们到底是如何做到的。
I think it's very important to make clear this is a really ambitious project. It is to ensure that we change the power coming into this country. We have clean power by 2030, and that means lower bills. You can see why that's really important to people at the moment. Energy security, so Putin can never do what he's doing now and try to put his boot on our throat ever again.
睽违14年重返政治舞台的英国工党首相施凯尔在选前就承诺要将英国打造成清洁能源超级大国。上任后的第一步就宣布要成立大英能源公司，希望借由国有能源公司助力英国的能源转型。8月14号，气候部长同时身兼能源安全和净零排放的议会副国务卿 Kerry McCarthy 造访了苏格兰东北部的奥克尼，因为这里可视为英国未来全面利用可再生能源的最佳典范。
We've got hundreds of households with wind turbines. We've got hundreds of households now using electric vehicles. We generate more than 100% of our own need of electricity from renewables. So there hasn't been, a lifestyle change for us.
We've been testing large-scale wind turbine prototypes here since the 1950s. And have pioneered the concept of community turbine ownership too. Now, over 100% of Orkney's electricity demand is met from renewable generation, with the majority of that coming from wind. In addition, you'll find solar panels on lots of our homes and businesses, and a range of innovative heating systems in our public buildings.
We're also learning to harvest energy from one of our greatest natural resources, our oceans.
Since 2003, Orkney has been home to the European Marine Energy Centre, the world's only fully accredited open sea testing facility for wave and tidal generators. Here, wave and tidal developers can connect their devices straight into the national grid, testing in the most demanding of sea conditions.
奥克尼群岛拥有丰沛的风能与潮汐能，岛上所需电力完全由再生能源提供。近年来更积极研发电池储能技术，以因应清洁能源过剩。
Orkney produces considerably more renewable electricity than it needs. A housing estate that could be found anywhere between here and Cornwall. Except the owner of this house regularly invites neighbours to charge their cars up for free. You've an engineering background, John?
No, just a geek.
Really? His monthly energy bill?
I spent £15.
1.5?
Yeah, but that included around about 1,500 miles for my 2 electric vehicles.
Jonathan Porterfield with more clean energy than he can handle.
This app is telling me I'm producing 100% electricity. A little bit goes back to the grid.
The key, linking his conventional solar panels to this. Tucked in the hall cupboard, the domestic battery.
With batteries, they can use the energy that they've made in the day during the night when they're getting home. So for everyone who's got solar, batteries are a real no-brainer.
除了靠电池储能，当地也积极研究利用剩余的风能产生氢气。这是因为风力发电不断扩大，超过了电缆容量极限，每日都需要关闭风机，导致无法使用清洁能源。
To deal with the issue of local grid constraints, we developed a unique project that trialled taking excess energy from a community wind turbine on the island of AD, along with power generated by tidal devices at EMEX Warness test site. We've been turning it into hydrogen. This was the first hydrogen to be created from tidal power in the world.
This project paved the way for a number of pioneering hydrogen initiatives which are now underway in Orkney, including powering local authority vehicles, the internal ferry fleet and planes.
We're even considering using it in the distilling process to make gin. Importantly, as the hydrogen will be generated from renewables, emitting only water and warm air, it's classed as a carbon-neutral fuel.
潮汐能也是奥克尼群岛得天独厚的能源之一。
40 minutes off the coast, they're experimenting with a so far untapped source of energy, the tide. The Orbital O2 is the most powerful turbine of its kind, with rotors that spin in the water rushing between the Atlantic and North Sea. Scaled up, turbines like this could supply more than 10% of the UK's electricity, with the same guaranteed output as gas or coal.
The tides are very, very predictable. We can look into the future and tell you at any time what the tides are going to be doing. So we're able to know how much power and when that power is going to be coming into the UK grid.
To keep the lights on in a net zero world, we will need a mix of renewable sources of energy. But Orkney shows the way, and it works